Hey everybody, good afternoon. Kelly here from the Biz Runners, and today I want to talk to you about simplifying in order to outsource. So a lot of people say, oh, I hate doing this, I wish I could hire help. While you can do that, if you don't have certain things in place, systems, which is what we talk about all the time, then you're just going to continue to run into problems. Your relationship is going to be not great with your virtual assistant. You're going to be confused. She or he will be confused, and that relationship won't be everything that will be. And you might end up paying more than you plan to because you didn't have your stuff together. Okay, so how can you simplify in order to outsource? If there's things in your business that you would love to get off your plate, you need to have a system for them. So instead of saying, I hate writing content, or I hate setting up my lead page, I just want to get rid of it, or just want to have someone else help me do it, that's fine. But you can't just give it to someone and say, oh, I have nothing done with it, or I have no system, I don't know how I write content. You have to have somewhat of a plan. And if not, hopefully you hire somebody like us who puts a system in place for you. So number one, you need a system. And all a system means is a series of things that happen in order for your thing to get done, if that makes sense. So it's an order of things that happen in order for your final thing to get done. I'm saying thing a lot. To give you an example, and this is one of the things that we tell a lot of clients, and what a lot of clients hire us for, is batching your content. So that means you pick a day, or you pick a time that you're going to write your content, or you pick a day, say every Monday, I'm going to pick out my theme for the week ahead. And then every Tuesday, I'm going to write my lead generators, okay? Let's say every Wednesday, you're going to write your engagement posts. And now I'm stringing it out. We do content all in one day. We're like, Wednesday, that's our content day. Maybe Thursday, you pull and you create the blog post. And then Friday, you go live based on a topic, okay? That's a way to have a system and to batch your stuff. And another thing that we get asked a lot of times, and that I think a lot of people get stuck with because they're so overwhelmed with their content, is that they're creating different content, different places. You don't have to do that. Create one post. Sorry, my front door is opening. Oh, it's my kid. Create one post and then send it to all of the places where people will see it. For example, create your content for a Monday morning. Let's say it's a Monday motivation. You're a fitness coach and you're going to put a Monday motivation quote out there. Send that quote to Instagram, or have your VA do it. Instagram, your Facebook business page, your personal page. And you don't have to do both, but you could say, I want to send this to my personal page because I get a lot of engagement in the morning. And then I would send it to Instagram because I know that I have good reach there. I'm using hashtags, I'm commenting, I'm doing a follow strategy. Let's say then you take that quote and you just have a thought that you want to share. You can make that into a blog post. And you want that to go out even more, you're going to send that to a newsletter. And instead of, writing this big blog post and then writing this big long newsletter, you write the blog post, you get a pinnable image in there, and then in your newsletter you say, hey, motivation, then you put a button, go read today's blog. You'll have to check your click rates whether or not they do, but that is a system. And I just gave you one, so use that. That's an easy way to outsource something. Say, hey, VA, I'm going to go live on Tuesday. I want my notes to be made into a blog post and then sent in an email on Friday. Boom, system. And I think people get caught up because they just don't want to think about it. They don't want to think about how to put a system in place. Guys, it's not that hard. The first step is just to do it and to make a system. When you have a system, you can easily outsource it, and then you have more flexibility. Because then if something happens throughout the week and you don't get your system is to do content on Wednesday, but you don't get it done, you can easily have your VA help you with something else on Thursday or Friday, or you can do it then, okay? So systems, batch your content. I just gave you that example. Number 3 would be to have everything in one place. Have everything in one place, meaning I'm going to send you an email, and then I'm going to send you a message, and then I'm going to text you, and then did you check this? Did you check this? That, Liam, he's roaring. He's a dinosaur.
No.
That.
No, I am not a dinosaur. These are.
Oh, okay.
Playing dinosaurs.
Oh, you're playing dinosaurs. Sorry.
Being dinosaurs.
Okay. Watch your tone. Work at home mom life. Okay, so number 3 is having everything in place. When we hire a client, that sounds weird. When we get a client, we create a folder for them in our Google Drive, and it's their name, and then we share it with them. And everything that we need from them, login information, our contract, photos, spreadsheets, whatever, we put in that drive. So we can say, hey, this is uploaded. Hey, this is here. Hey, all your graphics are here. Instead of saying, oh, I left that in Canva. Oh, I left that here. Oh, I scheduled that for you. And then you and your VA can come up with your own system from there. Like, hey, every time you get done with those graphics, put them in this folder in Drive. Have one spot where everything happens. It is very confusing when you have Dropbox, Drive, email, Messenger, text. And now sometimes it's easy to quickly message somebody in like Facebook Messenger to get something out to them. Like, hey, did you get that email real quick? But don't give them to-do tasks in Messenger, okay? You need a project manager for that. And I don't mean a person. You do need a project manager, but you need something like Trello or Asana, okay? And that's a whole nother video I'll talk about later. And the last thing, okay, simplify. Don't worry about, oh gosh, I need someone that's trained in this and trained in this and trained in this so that they can, I want somebody that's a graphic designer to make my lead page. And then I need somebody, to do my, who can do Canva. And then I need someone who's a good copywriter. And then what about content? Hire someone that you know, like, and trust, because the rest they can learn and they can be trained. You can't hire somebody, or you shouldn't hire someone that is not dependable, that you don't like, that you're not sure you can trust. And how do you do that? You talk to your friends. Who are they hiring? Who do they recommend? Word of mouth. You get in groups like Boss Moms and say, hey, who do you recommend? You get in your tighter knit groups. Like one of my favorite groups is the Mompreneur community with Allison Hardy. And I know so many of those women. And I just ask them. I'll send them a private message. Hey, who do you use for this? Who should I hire for this? Okay, so simplify. And it's not something I'm asking you to do like, oh, I'm Kelly, I'm so busy with all these projects I'm creating. No time. I don't have time to simplify. Yes, you do. You don't have time to not simplify. So how do you get a system in place so you can hire someone? You just start. You just start, because you will spend way more money by having to backtrack and say, okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I get stuff to my VA to do? And your VA will be frustrated. That relationship won't be everything that it could be. Not to say it will be bad. It won't be everything that it could be. Okay, so get your system in place. Batch your content. I already talked about that. Have everything in one place. We do Google Drive. Make sure you're using a task manager like Asana or Trello so that you guys are both on the same page. There's not stuff in email, stuff in Messenger, stuff in text. And then hire someone you can know, like, and trust. Okay? That's the name of the game. Don't forget that the Biz Runners Academy is open. The cart is open. We have 2 levels for you. We have a guest expert coming in for April. The theme is going to be your graphics, how to simplify your graphics, how to get them out there, how to have templates. We're going to have some templates for you and your business if you sign up for the Elite membership. The starter membership is $27 a month. The Elite is $47 a month. We are so excited. Okay, it's the best of what we do in one place. Chats with us, chats with the guest expert, templates, you name it, anything you need. It is your one resource, hub for running your business. All right, I gotta go change a poopy diaper. That is real life right there. Okay, I wish I could outsource that. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will chat with you soon.